Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Easter. Hey, Susan. You here to get some upholstery fabric? How are you doing, love? I went and destashed a bunch of upholstery fabric, napkins, doilies, paper, you name it. I've probably got it today. So, if you ever want to sell, Susan, we're Texans. We got to stick together. You can come on my channel. Hey, Amy D, welcome and happy Easter to you. I'm holding one thing for you. Let me see. It was just one thing you bought a couple weeks ago. I mean, it's been a while, and it was only $5. So I didn't bill you or invoice you. But nice to see you. It's a beautiful spring day in Texas. So, if y'all could help me share this out, I appreciate it. There is a dangle sale on my channel from last week. Springtime dangles. And so if you need anything like that or want to go look at it, it is still available. Where did I do it? Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Susan. I have two friends that live about an hour from me, and they also sell on YouTube and whatnot. And we got together and decided to do a 3-day marathon. So that's going to be this week. She's going to have surgery the week after, so she wanted to get out of a lot of things that have been hanging around. I understand that totally. And then I'm going to be out of town the following week. So we just thought it'd be a good time to clear the decks, and there's going to be a lot of old vintage stuff. Oh, thank you, Susan. And so we're going to do a 3-day marathon sale, and between the three of us, and there's going to be so much stuff, vintage stuff, lace, postcards, fabric. I mean, one girl, she's selling her yardage for $1. Upholstery fabric. We're going to have doilies, tatting, handmaids. My other friend Lori, she makes a lot of handmaids very inexpensively. So we're going to have fun. So I hope y'all can come and join us on Thursday evening. Okay, let's get started, okay? Let's start with napkins. I don't know where, oops, let me turn on a light, that might help. I don't know where I got these. Well, I think I do know where I got these, but, so I have two kinds. I have an embroidered kind, and then I have the kind that has a Battenberg on the corner, and they're really immaculate. There's nothing, they're all linen, cotton, not linen. And then this one has an embroidered leaf pattern on it. Can you see that? It looks so dark on YouTube. But these are going to be 50 cents a piece. I'm just trying to destash them, clear them out, clear the decks. Let them go. These make great pockets. They make great backgrounds. Beautiful white cotton fabric with a little bit of embellishments. So, you know, always fun to have in your stash. So, what's tonight's news? What are you talking about? Are you going live tonight, Susan? Is that what you're meaning? Thank you, Susan. Okay, I gotcha. No one else? I have a weekly news video with all the crafty news. Really? Well, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to. What time is it? That would be fun to jump in on. I mean, that sounds cool. The nightly craft news. I love it. All right, these are honker donker big old uh, napkins that are cotton, and they have the embroidery of BJH. However, they are super huge. They are 21 by 22, and most of them don't have any stains. I did see one little bitty one somewhere. This one looks a little. Oh, that's initials JJF. I don't know. And this is the initial SQV, and then BJH. Isn't that what I said? BJH? Yeah. So A, B, or C, you can have your choice, 50 cents a piece. What? Oh, 6 p.m. Central? You've been tagging me? Well, I'm not on Facebook. If you're tagging me on Facebook, I don't have Facebook. I got hacked on Facebook. So, Susan, I got one left. Do you want both of them? That's the only thing I know tagging is. Is that what you mean by tagging? Tagging is on YouTube. Well, I don't think I've ever gotten anything from you on YouTube. That's weird. Huh. Okay, I'm going to give them both to you. Is that your initials or Susan something? No, that's not your initials. Alrighty. Nobody needs white cotton. I use this for the backs of snippets, snippet rolls. This is the stuff I use. Okay. Does anybody have any need for some white satin? I've got this beautiful white satin, and there's probably a yard and a half, maybe. And I will sell it for $3. Okay. It's a gorgeous white satin. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, let's move that along. Put that over there. All right, let's do this. I've got this. It's been in my stash forever. It's a Xyron Create a Sticker. It's brand new in the box. I've never even taken it out of the box. It's to create a sticker. If you would like to play with that, you can have it for $2. Xyron Create a Sticker. Perfect for scrapbooking and more. Permanent adhesive cartridge and idea book. Turtle? All right. I know Amy D wants paper, so let's go to paper. What's this? Oh, look. I found this in my stash. It's a trinket box. Hey, Debbie Epps, welcome in. And it's got this embroidery in the middle. And it is made in the UK. It's a gorgeous, like a porcelain. And it comes in this box. If you would like that for a gift, I will sell it for $3. How are you, Miss Debbie? Turtle wants it. Let's see, I need something that won't stick in case you want to give it as a gift. Thank you, Susan. All right, I've got this black seam binding. I use it on the edges of pages. Like if you're doing a journal page, you can put it on the journal page, glue it down, and you have an instant fabric edge. It's going to be, we're going to do it for 50 cents a yard. I need it to go away. It's for a yard. I have been sorting and organizing my craft room. Right? You're so cute. I have been purging my little craft house too. Sometimes I walk in a room and I feel like it's bulging at the seams. And I'm going, no. Okay, Susan, you got one. Anybody else want any? All right. So, don't know if anybody's interested, but I have these paints. They're acrylic stencil paint, acrylic paint. These are all brand new, I think, except this one. I've never, well, it looks like that's been opened, but I may have opened it once, but the rest of them I've never used. These sold in the store for $3 a piece. I'm going to sell the whole bag for, okay, there's a burnt umber. What does this say? Plum. Leaf green. Aqua. Caramel. Purple. And pink. I'm going to do the whole bag for $5. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. These are the big bottles. The 4, I need my glasses. Yeah, the 4-ounce bottles. So they're the big ones, not the little bitty ones. If you do jelly plating, this is your cup of tea. If you do any kind of painting or jelly plating where you go through a lot of paint, this is what you need. So let me know if anybody wants that. Hey, Patty Rose. How are you, sweet pea? Okay. Let's bring it down to $3. See if anybody will take it off my hands. I don't want to keep it. I don't know, Amy D, if you're like me, but once I purge it out of my craft room, I don't want to put it back. Patty, you want it? You got it, honey bun. Oh, I put PRR. PR, not RR. All right. Next, I've got this bamboo paper. Bamboo paper is like a, made from bamboo. It's like a tan color. It's about an 8.5 by 11. There are some fibrous contents you can kind of see in there. It's 10 sheets for $2. Bamboo paper. Oh, good. Well, I happen to be purging my paint this week, so yay. You're in the right place. I need this to go away too. Susan wants one. It's a nice weight. It's not super thin, you know. 10 sheets for, so Patty Rose for one set. Anybody else? I gotta sell more than that. I have more. All right. Thank you, girls. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, Patty Rose, get ready. We're going to get the paint out of here. All right, listen. Some are brand new, still sealed. Some I've opened, but as far as I know, they all are good. Okay? I'm just going to preface it at that. It's as is. You get in A, you get magenta, dark lavender, orange, navy, clear, medium, enamel, blue, royal blue, pumpkin orange, and another orange. That's A. B is gray, turquoise, lavender, very light lavender, royal blue, orange, turquoise, burnt umber, Tuscan red, and kiwi. And I'm going to do them for $2. I mean, that's so cheap. Hey, Miss Carolyn. Happy Easter. A or B, $2 just to get rid of them, get them out of here. Okay. Thank you, Miss Patty Rose. I am going to hook you up with some paint. And if it is a little dry, you could always add a little alcohol or water. But I painted with them for years, and I never had any problem. All right, next we have all enamels. This is for like enamels is acrylic acrylic paint for glass or ceramics. It's midnight, white, thickle, violet pansy, scrub yellow, Italian sage, and berry wine. Folk art enamels. I've never even broken into those. This one is royal blue, harvest orange, blue, baby blue, yellow, teal, glitter grape, spring green, and magenta. And they're $2 a piece, A or B. All right. You know, it's just the way that works. God works that way, doesn't he, Patty? When you need something, it just magically appears from your friends who you can buy from. Cheaper. I have so much paint, girls. This is Folk Art Extreme Glitter Blue. And Patty Rose, try glitter paint on your, I've done that. And also metallic on my jelly plate. It works good. This is Shamrock, Evergreen, Admiral Blue, Real Navy, Marsh Green, Orange, and Deep Navy. That's A. B is Harvest Orange, Kiwi, Burnt Umber, Plum, Baby Pink, Amethyst, white, that's an enamel, and white in the acrylic. And they are $2. See, I told you. Yep. Thank you. Hope you enjoy your I might be selling my jelly plate next. I don't know. I haven't painted in a while. I'm into all the fabrics now. You know how your tastes change. All right, speaking of jelly plating, here's a bunch of my jelly prints. They are on either paper or deli paper. And so this is one on paper. What's that? I don't know. Here's another one, very metallic. jelly paper. I love that copper on there. Anyway, these are fun to add to your journals, as well as just kind of get an idea of what you can create in the jelly paper. That's just a wipe off sheet. And they've been in my stash forever, and I have not used them. I'm just going to pass them on. You can make clusters with them, pockets. Right? Well, I got to let them go. I need space. I need space, and I'm really... Oh, I love this one with the words and the numbers. So anyway, a whole pack of jelly prints. $2. For you to use at your leisure. Miss Patty! Okay. Next, I have wallpaper. Pack of wallpaper. I don't know who I bought this from because it's not from me, but I bought it. It was all the black and white and neutrals. And I've never used it, so I love it, but never used it. And, you know, probably a week from now, I'll go, man, I wish I had that wallpaper. Isn't that the way it is? Heavens. Oh, I love the texture on that one. Black and white and neutral. So that we're going to do for $4. There's a lot in there. Yeah, I'm going to go, where's that wallpaper? You sold it, dummy. I think that's just what I paid for it. Nobody wants it? Okay, let's try it at $3. Anybody want it for $3? Wallpaper pack? If I don't sell it at that, I'll make envelopes out of it. Oh, there she is. Hey, Rhonda Baumgarten. Hey, welcome to my show. Rhonda B. Woohoo. Sorry, Susan. She came in, and I'll give it to you for $3. There's my email. If you want to email your contact info, I appreciate it. All right, girls. Looky, looky. I have got paper packs. Woohoo. I know, I went through all my 12 by 12s. This is 20 pieces of paper for $5. This is an embossed. They're the thin kind of paper. I said. Thank you, Rhonda. Nice to have you. Rhonda. I got browns and grays and greens and blues and oceans and dots. There's 20 whole sheets. And it's $5. Oh, blessed. That's just a lot of paper. Then, this one, okay, let's do that by itself because it goes down from there. 20 sheets for $5. Hey, Patty Rose, if you need paper to jelly plate on, try this because it's usually the thinner paper is white on the back. Yeah. Just saying. All right, let's do it down to 4. Got to get rid of it. Must get rid of Peppa. You got it, Patty. I'll give it to you for 4. I'm generous today. It's the Lord's Rising Day. All right, now this one is a 10-piece floral. And it has this beautiful metallic in the front. Now keep these sleeves, girls. These are heavy-duty sleeves. Oh, really? I've never tried that, but I have done it on white. So keep the sleeves because they're handy for ephemera and stuff. So this is all floral paper. And this is cardstock. Birds. All cardstock. And that is $2.50. That's A. I think I have another one. This one is, well, oh, here it is. 16 pieces. And it's thin. There's a cardstock. I said thin. Yellows, oranges, browns, multicolor. Ooh, I love that one. Doilies, mandalas, and creams. So A is $2.50 and B is 4. A is $2.50. Uh-oh. What is with this? I have an error message. A is $2.50 and B is 4. Huh. Anybody experience an error while you're trying to type in? Okay, Carolyn. Y'all just put in what you want. Has anybody ever experienced that? I hope it doesn't keep going. So anybody for B, 16 pieces. Okay, let's put it down to $3 and see if anybody wants it for 3. And this is white on the back, Patty Rose, so you can use it for your jelly print. Carolyn, you want it? You got it. You want it? You got it. All right. This is 18 pieces, and it is thin. It's beautiful purple and green. Florals. Another floral. All your purples. Purple, purple. Beautiful purples. And that is A. And B is 21 pieces. And this is beautiful greens and blues. Blue greens, blue greens, blue greens. Okay. I'm going to put them at $3 because I just want them to go away. Change the price. Oh, it worked that time. Praise the Lord. Hello, Deb's Crafting Room. Welcome. I better make sure I read my writing. Rhonda for A. Is that your favorite color, Rhonda? Carolyn for B. Thank you, girls, for helping me destash. Okay, I still have more. Keeps coming. I believe this is the pink pack. 25 pieces. Yes, it's the pink. Pink, pink, pink. It's thin. Pinky, 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 pinky. That's A. And this one is a 25 piece. No, it's a 10 piece. This is Christmas. No, it's a cardstock for sure. There's some punch outs. Well, let me get it out a little bit more. There we go. A couple Christmas pages, not a lot. Happiness is a lickable spoon. Bricks, stripes. I have no idea. We are memory keepers. Flowers, vegetables. Beautiful dreamer. Bow bunny. And that is B. So A is 5 and B is 2. I am purging 12 by 12 as we speak. I can only keep absolute my favorites. Yeah, I understand you so much. I understand you. Anybody for this round? Pinks or miscellaneous cardstock? I marked them down already. Okay. Moving on. I have one left, I think, maybe 2. I don't have this in a sleeve. Why not? Oh, it's all stuck together. This is the remnants of a paper pack. It's all about texture. So there's like grass cloth and stuff like that, and numbers and paint. And I'll do it for $1. I see you, turtle. Thank you, honey. Susan. Susan wins. Alrighty. Who wants the texture paper? Carolyn. Alright. I have a ledger coming up. Alright, this is fancy paper, and I have 3 sheets of it. It is single-sided, and it's the gray with the silver background. It comes in a sleeve. I'm thinking this was something I bought very expensively. So I'm going to sell the 3 as a set because they go together for $3. Oh, I'll sell them for $2. Oh my God, I'm just going down on myself. I want it gone. $2 for the first me. I'm feeling generous today. There we go, Miss Carolyn. Alrighty. I have, I don't know if anybody is interested, but I have these large playing cards that are kind of fun to do stuff with. And that's A. And I have the blue large playing cards. See? That's B. I have the subtraction large cards for your journals, whatever. I can't speak. Apparently, I've lost my voice. And then I have the addition. Okay? And they're going to be 4 for $1. Go. And I will make a list. On my handy dandy snippet. Have y'all ever seen the large playing cards? And I know the alphabet cards are fun to play with. Anybody else? That's a good price. Alrighty, let me put them back in the bag. Rhonda, you want one of each? Okay. All right, thanks, girls. All right, moving on. My rubber band broke. Here we go. I have this book. I bought this book. Oops, I guess it would help if I put that on there. I bought this book because I was going to alter it. And it's about scrapbooking. But I'll show you why I love this book. In every couple signatures, there is a pocket. Isn't that awesome? So I was going to use it as an altered book, like a glue book, because I could put stuff, tags. I could make a tag and put it in there. Like that. But yeah, it's every signature has a pocket. And I like that it's spiral bound. There's a pocket in that one. It was just appealing to me. And hopefully maybe one of y'all might want it too. Here's tags. Oh wow. Whole bunch of tags in the back to alter. I should have kept those. I always need tags. However, I did not. So there you go. Oh, it shows you how to alter tags too. Do you see that? So anyway, I thought it'd be fun. Fun to alter, fun to put tags in. I'm going to sell it for $3. Nobody sees my vision? But my vision. All right, then I've got these packs of specialty paper. These are the designer papers, you know. So you get roses and butterflies. Great to add to your journals. The scroll, wildflowers, daisies, more daisies, the sun and the moon, tulips. This is a lake and the sky and the pansies. And all of those are only $2, and I probably have 15 sets for you to get specialty paper in your journals. That's pretty. Oh, I had 4 on it. Well, it's not going to be 4 today. I've slept since then. So it's going to be $2, and that goes to Rhonda. I have 15 available. So everybody can get one if you want a pack or 2. This paper is like $20 for 20 sheets. It's pretty expensive. Anybody want that? Really? Rhonda, me and you. We get it. Let me put that aside and I'll show it later. All right, I've got some. Okay, Patty Rose, I see you, honey bun. I've got this resume paper from Southworth. It's 100% cotton. Let me write you on there. Patty Rose for 2. And it's going to be 10 sheets for $1. This also is very expensive paper. What did I just write? 10.1. Okay. whatever. Anyway, it's 100% cotton paper. And it's white. I have something on top of it. This is it. It's white. Okay. Rhonda. No one else? Okie dokie. It's the Connoisseur collection, it says. Ooh, fancy. Alrighty. Oh, I have my bee in my hand. I've got this brown napkin. Has a bee on it, but it's wonderful cotton for $1 if anybody wants it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. It's a brown cotton napkin. It's a nice weight, too. It's almost canvas weight. Okay. And then I've got this big, huge jar of acrylic purple paint, light violet. It's all good. It's all good. This is the thick kind of paint. I'm trying to get it open. The thick paint that has heavy body, they call it. Heavy body paint. And it's a big jar. It was $7. And I'm going to do it for $3 for the jar. Heavy body acrylic fine touch paint. If purple's your favorite color, you might want that. No one for the paint? Okay, I've got this. This is the Random House Treasury of Beloved Poems. I figured somebody might want to put them in your journals. I love poetry. That's probably why I got it. I'll do it for $2. Carolyn, you got it. Then I've got these. I need my letters. These are vintage doilies. They are very, very rare. If you can ever find them, good luck. I've maybe come across this doily, twice in 20 years. Yeah, it's very rare. I'm going to do them for $2, and I'll show them to you. And I'll show you what I make out of them. This is the white one. It's got linen in the middle and crochet around the edge. This is the pink one. And this is the round one. And this is what I do with them. I made these little embellishments. And I stamped the word vintage on the middle. So they're really fun to use. I will sell those too if you want some. But these are very rare doilies. Just saying, get them when you can. Okie dokie. Rhonda for one of each. Carolyn for 2 sets of each. Susan for one of each. Thank you, ladies. Hey, Jameen. These are rare doilies with linen in the middle with crochet on the edge. And I showed what I do with them. In case you want any. They're 3 for $2. And y'all may have seen me where I made these little embellishments for your journals. They're very cute. All right. Well, hey, McMouse, how you doing? Oh, plus the vintage one I showed, the pink one. Sure, honey bun. Let's see. I don't see you above. Where are you? There you are. It popped in right as Terry came in. How weird. Terry says 2 each, 2 sets each, and the pink one. You got it. And then Jameen wants one of each. You got it. Thank you, honey bun. Now, I will sell the ones I've altered if you want to see them. I'll do a round. If you're not interested, I understand. If I have any. There's the blue one. Oh, I saw some I did. Yeah. There's a pink one. That's one like what Mick Mouse got. I got several of that one. Here's another blue one. I haven't made these in forever. These were just in my stash. Here's a pretty kind of a periwinkle. And these are all shabby chic colors. I think that's all. Yeah, yep, that's it. That's all I had made. I hadn't made them in a long time. So, so A is the blue variegated. B is like a peach and turquoise. C is the pink. D is a periwinkle. And E is the shabby chic flowers. And they were $2. Thank you, girls. I guess I better put a label on this. Mick Mouse. Rhonda wants one of each. Let's see who else comes in. C and E times 2. Is anybody else interested? Okay. Okay, I think I'll be able to serve then. So this goes to Rhonda. I think I have a baggie over here, Rhonda. There you go. Oh. Okay, and Susan. Let's see. Carolyn wants C and E times 2. I got 1 E for Carolyn. And Mick Mouse wants another, Susan wants a C. And I have the blue left. Anybody want the last blue? Let me know. Thank you, ladies. Anybody want the last blue? Susan? Okay. I'm so glad y'all came because I was really worried that nobody would show up on Easter. What is this? 3 for $2. Oh, I better put that in the bag, shouldn't I, huh? There. There we go. This is a set of ruffles. I did not make these. They are all bee themed. If you're doing a bee journal, there's the bees, the honeycomb, the flowers the bees lay in, and this one has bees on it. And I will do it for $2. I know I paid more than that, but I've never used them. You know, I make my own ruffles now, but bee themed ruffles. Terry. Going to your house. Woohoo! Alrighty, what's this? Okay, these are my sewn fabric strips. It's all my fancy stitches, and I do it on coffee dyed fabric, white fabric, and I started doing it on brown because it looks really cool. Sewn fabric strips, and I use rust thread and black thread and white thread. They're very fun to put in your journals as embellishments. You get 10 pieces, and they are $5. They take quite a bit of time, so that's why ergo the price, but it's a labor of love. They're really fun to use in your journals, and when you see my handmaids in a minute, you'll see some of these where I use snippets of them, and I have 3 made. Carolyn Clark. Thank you, Miss Carolyn. Okay. Then I have a couple randomness here. Let's do those. Okay. I've got Dress It Up leaves. Oops, that has somebody's name on it. What's it? You know, we all make mistakes, but heavens. This is the Remnant collection, and it's fabric, and it's magnetic, I believe. No, these are stickers. It's upholstery fabric stickers. I have 2 of those. I have these heavy-duty rings. They do not open, but they're great for something heavy-duty. Oh, I have another one of those. I have a stencil brush. Random. And I think that's it. We're going to do it for $1. I know I've had these in my stash for at least 20 years. From EK Success. So Terry for D. Jameen for B. And A. Jam. Jam for C. And Carolyn for B. I have 1 B left. Anybody want the B? 1 B left. Thank you, ladies. The Remnant collection. Anybody want it? I'm trying really hard. Okay, Carolyn, I see that. I was trying really hard to finish a box before I move on. That's how I get into trouble. This paper is rusted paper. Well, it's like that. How do you explain it? It's like the rust style. What do you call it? The rusted heavens, get your words, Rebecca. You know, the anyway, it's like, it's very, I'm trying to think of the word. It'll hit me here in a minute, but it's meant to look like patina paper. Thank you, Lord. Rusted patina paper. Okay, I don't know why, but I have 3 of them. I think I like them and I bought them. They're $2 a pack, and so I have a lot. Patinaed, rusty patina paper. If that's your cup of tea, there you go. Jam. Thank you, ma'am. What's on that tag? Anybody else into the vintage style? Alrighty. Next, I have these appliques, and I don't know why. I don't know why I have these appliques. Okay, we got two prices. We got actually three prices. So let me, okay, I'll put them all out, but I want to show you the difference. So A is $4. It's a beautiful pearl and rhinestone 3-layer applique. I have two. B is $1.50, and I have just a simple white applique that you can add pearls to, whatever. I have 4 of those. C is $7, and the reason is because it's all beaded and sequined, all beads. And I cut this puppy up. Cut it here, nothing falls off. Okay, so A is 4, B is $1.50, and C is 7. And I will use that if I don't sell it, because I use that a lot. Righty. Rhonda for A, both. Well, nobody came in, Rhonda, so I guess you get them. Rhonda, you got it. Miss Carolyn wants 2B. Anybody else? I know this is expensive, but trust me, it will change your life. You'll get 4 appliques out of this one. Because I get this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So that's 5 different appliques out of this one. Because there's netting in between, you can cut it and it won't come apart. Okay? All right, those are going over here. My girls. Okay. I have still 3 of the wedding appliques. They are beautiful pearl and sequin, and they're $2. I know Rhonda hasn't seen them, maybe Terry. And so those are $2 a piece. Okay. You're welcome. No money for those. I use this one a lot too. All right. Then I have a round of my quilted hearts. Oops, hold on. Rhonda says I'll take 2. You got it, honey bunny. Let me get you a bag on it. Okay. I got you. Just so I don't lose track. There we go. No worries. You're welcome. I bought this. I meant to show this the other day. This is a little vintage vase with a rose on it. It's from Japan. And they didn't do this stamping on the bottom until the 40s. If anybody wants that, I'll do it for 3. Okay, Carolyn. Thank you, honey. And I'll wrap it really good if you want it. All right, let's set that puppy over there. Be pretty to put stick pins in, wouldn't it? So if you're new to my channel, these are my quilted hearts. They are all quilted. They are very thin, so they will not bulk up your journal. And they are all shabby chic. Shabby chic. Found a whole bag of them. This is all your embroidery, blues and purples. Here is a beautiful peach one. See how thin it is? You can put them in pockets. I have the butterfly, the blue butterfly embroidered. And I have this white one that's got all the lace and embroidery and crochet and a bow. It's all there. These are $2. Depending on how y'all like them, I will just do a couple rounds. Okay, well, I guess I'll do a couple rounds. Rhonda for D. You got it, Rhonda. And E. Okay. And Carolyn a bag. Carolyn for B. D is gone. And C for Susan. Oh, wait. A, well, same thing. Same difference. A for Jam. And C for Susan. Thank you, ladies. All right, let's do another round. I've got this gorgeous embroidered sequin pearled heart. I've got this one, also sequin and pearls, but it has a little bit of blue on it. I've got this gorgeous yellow butterfly. It says Inspire. This is my vintage style. It says Bliss. Very beautiful. Kind of an ecru color. And here is a pink and purple with a rose. And F down here is this beautiful white one. It's all wedding appliques with pearls and sequins. And they are $2. Thank you, girls. Oops. All right, Jam wants 2. I mean 2. D. Thank you, Jam. And Rhonda wants D is gone. I'll give you E. And Carolyn for C. Where's hers? Okay. And E is gone. And then Jam for F. The 2 white ones, A and B, which are my favorites, are available. Carolyn. I love those. All right, I'm going to switch it up a minute. I made these upholstery fabric hearts. And I just let the beautiful olive green and dark burgundy upholstery fabric just sing. And so that's A. Here is B. They're stunning. When you see them in person, you can't believe how pretty they are. This has a little fringy fringe on it with a velvet rosette that I made. And then here's another velvet rosette I made with the fringy fringe. Aren't they pretty? Let's see if I had it. One more. I thought I did. Yeah, and this one looks really different. This one had a lot of blue in the upholstery, so I used blue flowers. They're very different, but very cool. $2. I love olive green, so it was my cup of tea. right, Rhonda for A. Thanks, girls. Oh, I gotta go back up. Y'all like those? Oh, well, hold on. Susan got A, not Rhonda. Sorry, Rhonda. Susan got A. She popped in there. Okay, Susan. Then Rhonda, that's gone. That A was popular. The Jam wants F. I guess you mean E because I don't have an F. I know the F was down here by it, but I'm going to put your name on it just in case. Confirm that for me. Carolyn for B. Okay, Carolyn. And Patty Rose for, those are all gone. Patty Rose. You're welcome, hon. Jam for C. I'm glad y'all like them. Yes, I wanted D. Okay, good. And then I have the beautiful D. With the fringy fringe. Anybody want it? Okay, that's okay. Carolyn for D. Okay, I got you, Carolyn. Do y'all want to do another round? I got one more left. I see you, Carolyn. Let's see. I see you. Yep. Okay, I think we're good. Let me do this last round. I've had these made for some time, and I'm really anxious to let them go get in your hands. These are beautiful for spring. This is purple and yellow. This is my olive green I love. Here's my rose. Great for springtime journals. And the green. And look at this pretty one. All your dark colors. And I'm glad I'm selling these because I wanted to make more, but I wouldn't do it until I sold these. I have one turquoise. It says art on it. That's F. And G is a burgundy, and it says antique. Antique. Okay. And those are gone, and they're $2. Yahoo! 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 Whoa. Y'all like those. Make more. All right. We got Jam for E. Gotcha. And Patty Rose for A. And Carolyn for B. Got ya. And Rhonda for E. E's gone, Rhonda. Sorry. A's gone. Let's go back up. So Jam wanted C. And Patty Rose wanted D. And Carolyn, B and D are gone. E is gone. E is gone. Carolyn for G. Got you, Carolyn. So I have the turquoise left. Anybody for the beautiful turquoise? It says art. Okay. Thank you, Carolyn. Alrighty, next. What do I have? I've got this old-time scrapbook. And I bought it because of the paper. It's that caramel colored paper that old scrapbooks used to have. It's quite large. Let's see. You're going to get a 12 by 13. So if you bought paper, this might be a good thing to get because it won't add to your shipping because I got to get a box that big anyway. I'm going to sell this for $4 for a scrapbook with all the paper. Did I put that in? 4. Rhonda. Congrats, Rhonda. Woohoo! Alrighty. Next, what's in this bag? Okay, I forgot to show these last week. These are something new I made. And I was just, messing around. So, I don't know if y'all would be interested, but we'll put them out. And if you are, yay. If not, okay. Yay or okay. These are tiny little wooden heart embellishments. And I use all of my antique and Swarovski rhinestones and rolled roses, rhinestones, clay roses, pearls. That is A. This is B. I love doing the tiny. And so this is one of my rosettes with a tiny Japanese heart. And these are all old vintage Swarovski. Here's some embroidery on this one with a clay flower. I just thought they'd be cute to either put on the cover. This one has tatting. It's on velvet and it has pink tatting on it and Swarovski rhinestones. This is green. Oh, so pretty. Of course, I love green. Very ornate. And this one is also a plum color. It has embroidery with this beautiful Swarovski crystal. All right, I'm going to do those for $3. They are using my old stuff, so I have to price them accordingly. Okay, I need to sell those. Keep forgetting to sell those. I'm trying to do a box at a time. There's Miss... Oh, it ran in there. Hold on. Jam. Hold on. Let me get my stickers. Jam for F. So I guess y'all like them. Should I make more? And Patty Rose for D. You just never know what you're going to get here, right? I come up with new stuff all the time. And Rhonda for B. And Jam for C. Let's see. Jam already got one. Let's hold on. Carolyn, the B is gone. The C is her next choice. Let's get her that one. Okay, and then, yes, more. Okay, Terry. Thank you, hon. I have fibers. Terry, should I show you the fibers real quick? Because I know you like fibers. Patty Rose for F. Let me know. I'll switch to that real quick. I know you like those. Rhonda for E. Rhonda. And anybody for A. I don't see anybody for A. That white one? Anybody want the white one? You're welcome, hun. The white is all pearls and rhinestones. And crystals. Gorgeous. Okay. I have got mini paper clips that I've been trying to remember to bring out, and I keep forgetting. I have 4 of the little mini paper clips with hearts in the middle, and 1 in gold. And I don't know, I think there's 10 or 12 in there. I'm going to do them for $3. Happy Easter, Terry. Which one? Silver. I have 1 gold and 2 silver. These are the little mini paper clips with hearts in this inside. You want silver or gold or both? 1 each? One each or what? Silver or gold? Oh, Jam. Okay. Jam. I'm going to give you 1 each since I don't hear from you. Yes. Okay, good. I have 3 silver left if anybody wants them. Alrighty. I've got 2 quilts. These are pillowcases. They are heavily quilted. And this is the back. It's like a blue and yellow floral. Of course, I would just cut that puppy up and use this for backs of snippets. I have 2 of them. And I will do them for 3 a piece. I got a good deal, so y'all are getting a good deal. I love how quilted they are. I mean, this would be an awesome journal cover because it's cream and it's so thick and fluffy. Very, very nice. 3 a piece. Come and get it. Rhonda wants one. Anybody else? And Carolyn. Thank you, ladies. Okay. Next. Oops, don't throw the letters everywhere. I have to get a new tub. Okay. I don't know if anybody's interested, but I found this at my local thrift store. It is faux cowhide. I thought it was cool. In case you're doing a Western journal, it is faux. It's like a rubbery substance on the back, but it looks just like a cowhide. But if you're doing a Western journal, that would be so awesome. And it's big. There's enough to do several. I would like 5 for it. The cowhide fabric. Nobody? Okay. I had to pay up for that, so I can't go any lower than that. All right. I have got... Do y'all want to see handmaids, or do you want to see fabric? I haven't even done the fabric yet, and that's why we're here. Let's do a round of upholstery fabric. I have this brown. It is long. It's like a tweed kind of. It's like a linen looking. It's probably over a yard long. That's A. I have this upholstery fabric, and it's dark wine, a little bit of gray. It's got flowers all over it. That is the back. Isn't that pretty? Like a slate blue and brown. And that is B. Yeah, I guess I better do fabric since that's what I advertised. B. I have 2 of B. And then I've got this. This is a beautiful brown with slate blue little cross hatches. It's probably a 2-yard piece. And I'm going to sell them all for $1. Moving them out of here. $1, make you holla. Okay, so I have jam for B, Rhonda for C, and Carolyn for B. Nobody for the brown? Brown is always a good idea. Okay. Then I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 small pieces of the striped and 1 large piece. So someone will get all 3 of those, or you're going to get this big piece. It's a slate blue and brown. Like I said, this is like neutral. I've got this velvet that is royal blue. It's a huge piece, probably a yard long. That is B. And got a dig. I've got this piece of brown. It is like a polyester. It's black on one side and brown on the other. And I make ruffles out of this. And that is C, and they're $1. Rhonda for B. Susan for A. Nobody else? Susan, I'm going to give you both of those A's. Just because I can. And then I've got a Cantha quilt and a quilt left over from last week. Got the green quilted pillowcase and a Cantha quilt in this sage green. And we're going to do them for $3. That's discounted from last week. You're welcome, honey. The Cantha quilt is the Indian style quilt. Yeah. And the green I thought would look good on a journal, springtime journal. Nobody for the green? Okay, I've got this thin white cotton. This is very thin, like the old-timey white cotton. Okay, Carolyn, you can see through it. Okay, I sell it by the yard. It's $2 a yard. This happens to be a 2-yard piece I cut for someone and didn't pick up. It's $2 a yard for this really thin, old white cotton that's see-through. And I will make a list if anybody wants any that didn't get any last week. Oh. Anybody? Everybody got their thin white cotton? Okay. Oh, Rhonda wants 2, so that'll go to you, Rhonda. Thank you. All right, I've got muslin, white unbleached muslin. And I'll do it for $2 a fat quarter. White unbleached muslin. I have strings all over me. You're welcome, hon. Anybody? White muslin. I have got this black and white ticking, and I have it by the fat quarter. It's $2 a fat quarter. And I'll make a list. Jam, Carolyn, $2 a fat quarter, black and white ticking. Anybody else? Going, going, going. Alrighty. I have got this lace I found in my stash. It's the flat lace. And I have about 4 fat quarters left. It's gorgeous. Very delicate rose lace. It's a cream color. And I will sell it for $2 a fat. Carolyn, I have 4 fat quarters available. If anybody wants all of it, just say all of it. Very delicate cream white lace. Okay. Then I've got this, I still have some pink satin. They're $2 for 3 yards. $2 for 3 yards. And I have several available still. Pink satin. I showed white satin earlier, so if anybody didn't see the white satin and you want to see it, let me know. Thanks, Rhonda. Okay. I've got this table runner. It's a beautiful wine. It's like almost sari silk feeling. It's got, it's kind of an antique gold and wine color. But I thought it would be a beautiful pocket for a journal or a journal cover. It's just beautiful. And the back is equally as beautiful. So I'm going to sell it for $2. Oh, I have to get rid of some stuff off my desk because the desk is the farthest thing from my mind, and then I forget the desk and a week goes by and it's still on my desk. Okay, Carolyn, you got it. All right, let's do some desk stuff. I have bling. Bling, bling. Bring out the bling. I have roses. Okay. So, A or B? A are these gorgeous roses, metal antique gold roses with rhinestones in the middle for your journal covers. Really beautiful rhinestones. B is this very blingy, blingy, bling, bling. It does have holes in it, but you can attach it to a journal or make it a dangle, whatever you choose. These are $2 a piece, and I know I paid more than that, but you know, that's the way it is. Rhonda for one of each. Carolyn for one of each. Did you want a second set, Rhonda? Or you're just repeating yourself? Okay. So those are available. Then I have these. These are pins. And they're absolutely spectacular. Rhinestone pins. Wowzer. And then look at this one. Holy smokes. Now, I think one rhinestone is missing, but it's in the bag because I see it in there. But look at that. It's spectacular. You've got to see that out of the package. Oh, there's two. I can probably put them in before I mail it to you. Wherever I see it. I have to get my readers on. Look how beautiful. It's all rhinestone. Wow. These are brand new. And then C is this one. Little bitty rhinestone pin. And these are $4. Jam for A. Thank you, hon. Okay, I don't see anybody for these. All right, then I have this. When I do embellishments like my hearts that you see, I always have a lot of little bitty bits left. And I keep them in a jar. And then when the jar gets full, I make you these embellishment boxes. 50 pieces of embellishments in this box. All the stuff I make my little hearts with. And they are $5. And I have two made. With all kinds of, there are rolled roses, there's appliques, there's flowers, there's buttons, everything I use that I make my quilted hearts with, that's what I use. Well, good. I'm glad y'all like that. Pass them on. Rhonda and Carolyn. Thank you, girls. As I fill it up, I'll give you another one. The last thing on my desk is this. My fabric tape. Fabric washi. It's in a beautiful wallpaper envelope. But this is all my fabric tape I make. And it's wonderful for tabs. For journals. So you can make it a tab. You can put it as embellishments on your journal pages. Just so many things. And they're quite large pieces that you can do with these. I think I counted 50 pieces of fabric tape, and it's $5, and I have 3 available. But I love to make my tabs with this. I love to put it on the edge of pages, tags, all kinds of things. Jam and Rhonda. I have one left if anybody wants it. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, that always sells out. That might not be as sticky. Yeah, it is. Always sells. Okay, thanks, girls. All right, next. I have this pink tablecloth, or blanket, I meant to say. It is cotton. It's got the really fine nub ripple, whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry to say I did not measure it before I got on the air, but I did look at it, and it's a beautiful pale pink cotton blanket. Here, let me look. It says it's a bedspread. It says will not shrink more than 3%. So it's a bedspread, pre-shrunk cotton bedspread. Doesn't say the size. But it's a pale, pale, pale blush. And I'm going to ask Tim for it. I think it'd be beautiful. Just even as an extra blanket on your bed. It's a blush. Or you can cut it up and use it. It's always an option. Nobody wants it? All right, I think it's worth it because it's quite big. I imagine it's going to be at least a king, if not a queen. Carolyn? Yeah. Because it's pretty big. All right, thanks. Then let's do the rest of this fabric, shall we? Okay. So I'm going to throw down some navy blue cotton duck cloth. That's that thick stuff that's like canvas. Then I have 2 pieces of this pink and blue. Nope, it's at 1 piece. It's a curtain. Pink and blue floral. It's really pretty. That is B. I have this sunflower fabric. And there's probably over a yard of that. That is C. They're $1 a piece. Found some more of that pink and blue. It's going to go in there with it. Nobody doing a sunflower journal? Carolyn? That's a lot of fabric for $1. Okay. Then I've got this is a curtain that has butterflies and blue and yellow fabric. Flowers. It's not a curtain. It's a fabric, I think. Or it might have been a curtain, but it's been cut up. But anyway, it's $1 for that one. That's A. And I've got a couple left, and that's it. And I've got this one. This is a, what do they call that bird? It's not a peacock. It's like a scissor tail or something. It's a gorgeous fabric, but it's got that bird all over it with the long tail. So that's what that looks like. See the bird? So that is B. I'm just letting y'all have it. That's B. C is this curtain, and it's all autumn colors. It's like oranges and burnt red and olive green. If that's your cup of tea, you might want that for an autumn journal. And that is C, wherever my C is. $1. Come and get it. $1. Okay. And I have little scraps left, and I'm just going to put it in someone's box to fill it up. Okay? So if you see scraps in your box, And you wonder, why did I get this? It's because I gave it to you. Hi, Roxy. Welcome in. You're here just in time. Dollar Fabric. BNC for Miss Roxy. And remember, girls, I'm not going to invoice you tomorrow. I'm going to wait until after our 3-day marathon sale before I invoice anybody so that you can save on shipping. Okay? The 3-day marathon sale is going to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And Carolyn for A. And we're going to have lots of stuff, lots of vintage stuff. All right, let's do a round or two of handmades. So I made these. I know y'all love them. You need pink and olive green. Well, I can probably hook you up because I have some olive green right beside me. Hold on. I made, y'all bought me out of bird embellishment cards, so I made more. They have feathers, bird embellishment cards. Y'all love them. Look at that cutie patootie. Oh, where'd my C go? And this beautiful one. And this yellow bird. No birds were harmed with these feathers. So those are $2 a piece. Roxy, I'll show you the pink I have and the green I have right next. All right, Carolyn wants B and E. Thank you, Miss Carolyn. Roxy wants, I don't have a K. Cayman, okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to get this for Roxy. Roxy, I have pink satin. Pink satin, I know you use for your flowers. 3 yards, $2. This is an olive green fabric. It's a vintage fabric. I don't know the material content. However, look how it frays. I make ruffles out of this olive green fabric. And I sell it for $2 a fat quarter. So any of those, it's $2 for the satin or $2 a fat for the olive. And I have 4 of the satin. And I have white satin if anybody needs white satin. I showed it earlier. I can put my hands on it. So Roxy, is any of that? Roxy. 2 pink satin and 2 olive. You got it, honey bun. Ask and you shall receive. Woohoo! All right, anybody want to see the white satin? It's spectacular. Look. Oh my God. And this is the really nice kind that has a weight to it. Double-sided. Well, no, single-sided. But anyway, it's probably over a yard. And I was just asking $3 for it. Okay. No one wants the white satin? Okay. Then let me recap the paper in case Rhonda wants some. This is that specialty paper, the designer paper for your journals. And it's got all of these specialty designs, flowers and roses. Okay, Carolyn. The scroll, the wildflowers, the sunflowers, the daisies. the sun and the moon, the tulips, the lake, the sky, and the pansies. And all of that is $2, and I have about 15 packs of those. 15 packs of those. And so if anybody wants any of that for your journals, let me know. And I'll put Carolyn's name on that. Okay. Anybody want paper? Designer paper. Okay, and then I also showed the bamboo paper. I still have a bunch left. It's 10 for $2. Bamboo paper. It's this beautiful tan color. Bamboo paper. And I also had a pink paper pack left. It's 25 pieces for $5, if anybody wants that. Rhonda, you want some bamboo? Okay. And okay, and let me know if anybody wants the pink paper pack. All right, I think that was my recap. Next, I'm doing, let's do back and forth. Sure. Roxy, you want a set of bamboo? Okay. I have plenty, so y'all can get multiples. So A are these journaling cards, and you're going to look at this and go, what? How's that a journaling card? Well, I lost my C. I lost my C and all that. Well, I said, oh, there it is. These beautiful journaling cards are hidden journaling cards. They're $2 a piece. They do take quite a bit of time to make. This is a purple and olive green. Cutie patootie. I have 2 of those, 3 of those. I have this beautiful rose pattern. It's just sepia tone with letters on the back. And I have the pink rose. Gorgeous. That's D. And that's $2. We'll go back and forth between the handmaids, see what you like. Rhonda for A and D. A and D. Thank you, Rhonda. Patty Rose for A and C. Thank you, Patty. Okay. Thank you, girls. Next, I have these. Let's see. I have some tatting. This is my tatting. It's this beautiful precious bits of this white tatting and a little ecru tatting. That's A. This is French lace. It's a good half a yard of this gorgeous ecru French lace. I have this pink tatted doily. And I have this old tatting that's embroidery with tatting and this French lace. And let's see if that's all my tatting. Here's another French lace. It's gorgeous. This is the Valesian. So these are going to be $5 a piece. I know I charge $6 for just the doily, so that's a good deal. $5 a piece for the antique vintage lace or tatting. Carolyn for D. Thank you, Miss Carolyn. Rhonda for A. Rhonda, am I speaking your language? I have a whole show of tatting. Rhonda. I don't see anybody else come in, Rhonda, so you're going to get it. You cleaned up. Did you want D? Yeah, you didn't want E. Nobody wants the antique tatting, antique lace there in D. Well, let me show you this if you think that's wonderful. Check this out. I double whammed you. Okay, Rhonda. This is a French postcard with tatting. And it's a French postcard. That is a, let me put Rhonda's name on this. I hurry ya. Is that a word? I hurry ya. It's hard for me to let go of my French stuff. Look at this French postcard. And look at this tatting. Oh my God. Come on. Shut the front door. I even put a little tiny doily on there for you. Look at the writing on the back. Yum. Look at this French postcard. And here is her beautiful, it was just little scraps. So you get a little piece of the ecru double, a piece of the variegated pink, and a little tiny white one. It kind of went with the French postcard, and there is the back. That is C. D is when they would make the French postcards, they did them in pink sometimes. So you get this ecru tatting and a little tatted medallion, and the back is clear. These are from the 20s. And then here is a beautiful yellow tatting, gorgeous, from Turkey, and it's got this French postcard, and look at the writing. Wozer. Wozer. Okay, those are $6. Carolyn for C. Thank you, Miss Carolyn. Rhonda for B. Oh, really? And I collect it, so you'll be seeing a lot of tatting if you follow me. And E. Thank you, girls, so much. Yeah. Alrighty, let's do these fabric swatches. This one is vintage pink crochet with pink lace. It's vintage. That's A. This is B, an applique with this beautiful applique on top. It's a 3D applique. And I just stapled it so it will come off. So you actually get 2 appliques. This one is a wedding dress veil with all these ticking blue fabric, button fabric, which is very hard to come by, and this chintz fabric swatches. They're $3. B for Rhonda. Thank you, Rhonda. Carolyn for C. All right, and A, nobody wants a beautiful pink, huh? Wowzer. Okay, then I have this vintage tatting. This is what it looks like. That is A, and I have a lot of it, so I'm going to give you a really good price. This is the single loop tatting. It is old. This is from Germany. This is the German tatting. I'm going to do these for $4 a yard. Not a half a yard, a yard. because I love you. And most of the time, the old stuff is really in the $10 range per yard. So Rhonda for A times 3 and B times 2, and Carolyn Clark for A. Let me ask you this. Do y'all use the tatting in your embellishments? Because that's something I haven't been able to do yet. I know I should, but it's like, oh, I can't use it. All right, I have this tatted doily. And I'm going to just say offer up and just put your best price in. And I will give it a minute to run. Oh, I got all these embellishments coming up. Anybody want this gorgeous Turkish tatted doily? Oh, Carolyn, you wanted that A. I just saw you. All right, no one wants the doily. Okay. So let's do embellishments. I've got this really cool, I can't do that for that. Well, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Never mind. I'm going to let go, let flow, you know. So this is a gorgeous little pink and white rose bow. And it's got all this satin ribbon behind it. And there are 3 of them for $2. And they're pink and white. Well, kind of a creamy pink. Cream and white. And they are 3 for $2. Great embellishments for tags or your journal or whatever. They're kind of pressed, so you can fluff them up a little bit. No one wants those? I'm surprised. Okay, then I have the pink and blue. The pink and blue are smaller, but the fringe is longer. And they are 3 for $2. No one? Okay, you'll be seeing that in a project coming up. Then I have these embroidered blue flowers. Gorgeous embroidered French blue. They are 4 for $1. They're the embroidered French blue flowers. These are vintage. Carolyn for $2. All right. Then I've got this lace. It's absolutely incredible. Oh, Susan, I see you, hon. Put you on the list. Susan for $2. The other ones I paid more, so I can't do that price, but this is a gorgeous pink and blue floral trim. It's from Japan. It's called Yakazawa. Yakazawa. It's from Japan. And I put it next to one of my pink images so you could see what it looked like. It's gorgeous pink and pale blue. And it's going to be, did I even write a price down? Lord have mercy, Rebecca. I wrote it down somewhere. Let's do it for $2.50 a yard. Pink and blue floral trim. Rhonda for $2. Carolyn for $2. Susan for $1. Roxy for $3. Okay, I have about 16 yards, so I wanted to show it to you with pink because it does kind of look like a peachy color, but it's not. That's a different color pink, but it is pink. Okay, everybody got theirs? Then I have, okay. I did these a while back, and y'all love them. And I'm going to show vintage lace after this, but these are my page embellishments. So when you have a page, put it at the top, and it's supposed to stick out the top of your page and decorate it and give you a tab thing. So this is A, this is B, C, D. This is all using my beaded applique. So I'm not using cheap stuff. This is all beaded applique, lace, and rolled roses. And F is this one. Oopsie, dropped it. This pink one. Okay, and G. Can you see the G? Is the white. All right, those are $3. I use my beaded applique, so I'm not using cheap stuff. Really nice beadwork on there. Carolyn for C. And didn't see anybody come in, so I'll give you D. Where's your bag, Carolyn? Thank you, ladies. And then Rhonda for A and F. Thank you, Rhonda. Enjoy those. They were fun to make. And I have more. I have this cream beadwork. I have this beautiful blue. I have this baby blue and white. Another cream one with beadwork. And another pink one. $3. Oh, hold on. Carolyn for E. Okay. That was that I got it. The blush. All right. Carolyn for D. And E. Rhonda wants a. Rhonda, we're going to have your journals all fixed up. The blue and the baby blue white are available. Okay, vintage lace time. Oh, hold on. Wait, Susan wants B, the blue. Susan, I want in on this. And Carolyn wants the white. Thank you, girls. All right. I'm glad y'all like those. Susan, this is what was left from the last round. A white and pink and a brown copper color. If you want either of those, A or B. Okay? Or anybody else. Okay. I'm going to do a round of these because the last show they were very popular. These are my ladies with the cat pockets. The copper for Turtle wants the brown one. You got it, Susan. Thank you. We share. Where's your pack? Where did I put you? There you are. Okay. Ladies with a cat. Decorated pocket. And it has 3 vocab cards in Italian, German, and French. Latin, excuse me. Latin. Here is the next lady. And the same thing. This cat is white. This cat is orange. Here is the next lady. That's C. Here is the next one. That is D. Here is the one that looks like my Zoe. And another white cat. Gorgeous. Love her hair. That's F. And those are $3 for the cat pockets. Nobody? Nobody sees the vision? These are awesome just to stick in your journal. It's already made. Put a little kitty cat in there. All right. We'll go on to something else. And, okay. I've got these black embellishments. Now, these are from Turkey. And they are beaded. And I'm going to do them for $1 a piece. And I have several. These are from Turkey. Rhonda, okay, whoa. Carolyn for 3. Gotcha, Carolyn. Rhonda for 2. Got you, Rhonda. And I have more if anybody else wants any. Okay. And Rhonda, do you like dangles? Because I have a dangle video up now. You might go look at it. If there's anything you want out of the dangle video, let me know. All right, let's do the vintage lace. We're almost nearing the end. So let me undo it. These are my tiny laces. This is a gorgeous white scallop. And this one is a off-white scallop, a little bit bigger, with a raised rose in the center. That's going to be A and B. C is this guy. He's got this beautiful little loopy loop scallop. C. D is this pink tiny lace. And oopsie, that's D. And E is this tiny lace. It's a white. Okay. And I have about 20 yards of each. Tiny laces. A, B, C, D, and E. They're $2 a yard. Go. Okay. So Rhonda for A times 2. And B times 2. C times 2. And D and E times 2. Well, that was easy. Come and get your tiny laces, girls. And Carolyn for one of each. Anybody else? I love little lace too. That's kind of my weakness, as you can see. I'm trying to destash some of my little laces that I use for my embellishments. Okay. So we've gone through that tab. Now, all this. Anybody want paper? It's not just any paper. It's foreign language paper. It's all foreign language. I threw in a pack of envelopes. Foreign language. Some have a little bit of coffee spilt on it. There's a little American, but most of it is all foreign language. That's Italian, German. What is this? That's an American book, but the color of it is fabulous. Coffee dyed something. Okay, here we go. I still haven't got to the foreign language. I thought it was all foreign language. Anyway, it's all paper. Green paper. Here's the foreign language back here. German, Dutch, Japanese, Chinese. Look how much you get. A dictionary, music paper. I think that's Italian. More foreign language. Back here are just cardstock papers. Anybody need papers for their journals? I'll do the pack for $5. And that includes all these envelopes. So I was cleaning out a bin. Cleaning out a bin. Rhonda wants it. Rhonda. Junk journal, Rhonda. I still haven't got to the fibers, have I? Okay. I have a pack of napkins that I'm selling. They are, well, it's just scraps. There's burgundy napkins, cream napkins, white napkins, glittery burgundy, velvet, satin, fabric, looks like a yard, Battenberg, and I'm selling the whole bunch of all this for, oh, there's 2 of those, for $4 for all of it. Just come and take it away. Take it away. You're welcome, hun. Oops. See, it's so fat it won't fit in there anymore. There's beautiful colors in here. All kinds of napkins. Or envelopes, journal covers, fabric. No one wants it? Okay. I have this yellow upholstery fabric. Look at the beautiful yellow. It's got ginkgo leaves all over it. Look at this, Roxy. It's got butterflies, ginkgo leaves, roses, and butterflies and vines. And I'm doing it for $4 a yard. This is like $30 yard fabric. It's amazing. The pattern in it is a pale white yellow. $4 a yard for the yellow fabric. Okay, nobody for that. And oh, hey Roxy, can you use some pink and blue quilt squares? I have 1, 2, 4 of those. And I have pink and blue check quilt squares. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. They're $1 a piece. Rhonda, you want the yellow? Okay. I use a lot of yellow. I'm a yellow girl. He's a yellow girl. And Carolyn wants 1 of each. Okay. Just thought I'd show them. They were in the box. Okay, Carolyn, I got you. Light pinks, olives right now. I have this color light pink in solid. I know I have light pink, and I know I have olive because those are olive's my favorite color. Okay, next. All right. I have, anybody want beads? Anybody want beads? Let's do a round real quick. These are check glass beads. So Roxy, if you are interested in any of my dangles, please go watch my dangle video, and you can purchase from that at any time. This is a beautiful bag of pink check crystals. There's tulips and flowers and columns and swirls and leaves. It's all your shades of pink. Check beads are the best quality beads you can buy. Just saying. This is the white and the frosted. The same flowers, tulips, columns, swirls, leaves. And then I have it in greens and teals. And then D is just a grab bag of all kinds of beads. Glass beads mostly, because that's all I usually do. So I'm going to do these for $5 a piece. And I have more than one A. So A for Roxy. And I know I've got more than one C. A for Carolyn. And D for Susan. And Roxy wants C. And Carolyn, you wanted a green. Let me write that down. I got more in the back there. And, okay, great. Nobody wants the white. Got one pink left. So, talking about grab bags, here's some gemstone, porcelain, crystal grab bag. Here's another one. It's a smaller bag, but I'm going to add to it. These are all glass and gemstone. And this one is gemstone and glass and lampwork, it looks like. I'm going to add that to B. Okay, A for, that's the last pink one. Okay. I've got this one that's all gemstone. Looks like it's all gemstone. That's C. And I have another all gemstone and mother of pearl. Okay, and that is 5 apiece. And this goes to Roxy for the other pink. Carolyn for A. I'm going to add this to C. I'm going to add this to B. These are some charms that say, you do a great job. Anybody else want those? No one? B for Carolyn. Okay, Carolyn. C is available. Now lastly, I have a bag of crystal. And it's got the small crystal, the large crystal. There's even freshwater pearls. There's crystal dangles. There's metals. There's, see all the small tiny crystals? Good for spacers. That B is 5. It's a big bag, I know, but I need to let it go. Carolyn. I also have this bag of crosses that are made to look like abalone, green abalone. Let me take one out. Let me go to my hand here. They are not abalone, but they are made to look like abalone. And I'll do it for $3 for the bag. There's like 50 or 25 in there. Deb? I had something you wanted, Deb. Alrighty. Yay. Alright. Next. I think. Okay, I've got, I don't know what time it is. I've got Rococo trim from France. I've got the ladies on the train again. If you didn't get a lady on the train, a lot of people asked me to make them again because they didn't get any. If you would like to see the ladies on the train or the Rococo, we can do a round of those. I also have the sets of playing cards for $4, and there's a bunch of them in there. Florals and bamboo and florals and old ladies and Japanese temples. I have 2 of those. Anybody want those? Say playing cards. I'm going to do a fast round. I have 2 of these labels sets that I bought for $3 a piece. And I'm going to sell them for $3 a piece because I have not used them. They're old labels for food. Anybody want those? Say labels. I didn't hear any suggestions. Anybody want to see Rococo, or do you need the ladies on the train? Rococo, Rococo. Rhonda, you want what? Labels? Rhonda for labels and Carolyn for labels. Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to show a round of the ladies on the train. They were very, very popular. And they're so pretty. Everybody seems to be following suit and doing ladies on the train now. This lady, oh, this is the flower, the rose lady. Sorry, that's not the lady on the train. But it's a beautiful dark burgundy. Where's my train girls? What do I do with them? Oh, they're on the table. Never mind. I don't have my train girls right now. Wait a minute. Here I do. Here's the lady with she's reading a newspaper on the train. It's got black fringe, and that matches her dress. I like to match the dress with the decoration. And then I have, these are on file folders. So it makes it really easy to make it a tab on your journal like this. So it's a page decoration and you have an instant tab. So this lady has that copper beaded fringe and it matches her dress. And there's a organza ruffle with black lace. She's waiting on a train. This lady's waiting on a train. You see the train in the background. It's beautiful cream and it matches her dress, the cream and black. And then I have this lady that I just thought was so cool. And that's in the sepia tone. And that is E, and they're $3. And we're going to show that Rococo. Whether you like it or not, this week we are showing Rococo trim. Because that's from France. Y'all need to get on board. Rhonda for A. Carolyn for B. I made a whole series because a lot of y'all missed it. Rhonda for C. So they're on the kitchen table. And I will show them next show. Thank you, ladies. So no one for D or E. Okay. So I'm going to show you what the Rococo looks like so you can kind of wet your taste buds. This is from France, and it is called Rococo. And it comes from the 1800 era when everything was highly embellished. And that is Rococo trim. You will see that I use it on a lot of my embellishments. That's the pink. Here is the blue. They're known for their little rosettes and like this one. Beautiful rosette. They're known for making that on the Rococo trim. And it's all hand done. Here is a beautiful brown and rust color. And here is a baby pink. Gorgeous baby pink Rococo. And those are, I'm going to mark them down. I had them at $4. I'm going to do them for $3 just to move them on out of here. And it's a half a yard, by the way. And it comes from France. Rhonda for A. Carolyn for C, Rhonda for D, sorry, Carolyn D is gone, Rhonda for E, and the blue is available. Thank you, ladies. Where am I going to put these? I'm running out of room. Okay, let's do another set of embellishments. We'll go back and forth for our last few minutes. This is, oh, I just showed this one. This lady, I love her. She's got a flowy white dress in the field. So pretty. I love the tab. This is really pretty. This lady has flowers with her. Organza ruffle. This little girl just spoke to me. She's got a frame of seam binding. I love this lady. And it's got this gorgeous flower with beadwork in it. And then this little girl I was asked to make again because she's very popular. And those are 3. Carolyn for A, Rhonda for B, and Carolyn for C. Thank you, ladies, so much. All right, remember, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we are having a multi-vendor marathon sale. No invoices will go out until then, after that sale. I've got this beautiful pink in 2 shades, Rococo. It's the last thing I'm going to put up. This navy blue. This purple. And this mint. There you go. $3. And then I just wanted to remind you of that. So I'm excited. We're going to have a fun time. I've got old vintage dictionaries to sell. I've got lots of French books to sell. You know, I've got the gamut. I've got tatting and French postcards. Thank you, Carolyn. I've got doilies. I've got just, you name it, we probably got it. Handmaids out the yazoo. Thank you, Rhonda. And see the little rosettes that are all handmade. I mean, sometimes I'll snip just that off and put it on a tag or a page. It makes the most beautiful embellishments that are from France. Okay, I'm going to give up the ghost and call it a day. Thank you all so much for watching for this Sunday. I really appreciate you, and so nice to see you, Rhonda. Welcome to my show. And come see me again on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we're going to have a big multi-vendor sale and have a lot of fun. We're going to have tatting, specialty cards, doilies, vintage antique linens, handmade stuff, fibers, everything you can imagine we're going to have. So come see us. Thank you, everybody. Good night.